Yo guys, welcome back to another video on my channel. Today we got another match preview, but for this time Atletico Madrid in the round of 16 in the Champions League. It's such a big game. It's a huge game. It's a ginormous game. It's a gargantuan game. It's so big. I've said that 5 times now. It's a big game. It is by far going to be Thomas Tuchel's most difficult game in charge as Chelsea FC manager so far, as the only real test he's had has been Spurs on paper, but we managed to breeze past them 1-0. He's been held to a disappointing, frustrating 1-1 draw with Southampton, which has probably been his most disappointing result. However, I don't think the football was too different, and I think we just got unlucky on that occasion. We weren't taking our chances. Reece James had a great chance, Alonso had a great chance, and we probably should have won looking back at it. Anyway, as you can see, today I'm repping the Chelsea 2017-18 shirt. If you think this is retro, wait until what I've ordered up. It should be coming in the post in the next few days. Keep an eye out on my videos because I love it. Hope that it looks good on me, but it looks very nice. So as you can probably tell by my energy in this video so far, I'm so gassed for this game. I'm so excited. It's a huge game. So Atletico Madrid, they're on brilliant form at the moment. Actually, recently, they're not in the best of form, but they've had a great start to the season over in Spain. They're topping the league. They look like they were going to win the La Liga if it wasn't for some recent bad spikes in form. However, I do think they'll win it. They've got the most quality side in the league, I believe, personally. However, they do have Real Madrid hot on their tails. I don't think Barca will be anywhere near them this year. Atletico Madrid, it's their league to lose. And they actually do come into this game, similarly to Chelsea, after a disappointing league result. They actually lost 2-0 to Levante. And does that bid well for Chelsea? I don't know if that means anything really. They've got a solid team. They've got Luis Suarez up front. João Felix, one of the better youth players in the world. He has got, no one really talks about him anymore though. So I don't really know how big he is anymore. But you'll have to wait. Today, I've actually got an Atletico Madrid lineup, which I haven't really done in any of my match previews. Just a quick one. I watch a little bit of Spain, Atletico Madrid in particular. I'm interested in the way Diego Simeone runs his team. They basically just sit back and they're basically like, it's Brexit ball, but they're actually in the European Union. So getting into injuries for Chelsea, first of all, Chelsea will be without Thiago Silva. Now, this comes as a surprise to most fans, as he was expected to be playing against Southampton on the 20th. It's 2 days later, 3 days later when the game is played, and it's just a bit surprising. So I don't know if Thomas Tuchel is doing some secret, like, mind game tactics, like he actually is going to play, and then Diego Simeone would have planned it all wrong. Oh no, but I don't think he will. He said that he won't be available. Full end of story. But Christian Pulisic and Kai Havertz have been in training and they will be available for this game. So Thiago Silva is the only injury to the whole squad, pretty much. So he has almost a full squad to pick from. As for Atletico Madrid, they come into this game in their last 6 games, they won 2, drawn 1, and lost 3, compared to Chelsea winning 4 and drawn 2. And they have a lot of injuries. Most notably, Jose Maria Jimenez, one of their best defenders, one of the best defenders in La Liga. Chelsea obviously interested in him last summer, didn't sign him. We could potentially sign him this summer though, who knows. But not just Jimenez will be out, they also have Kieran Trippier. He had a 12-month ban for, I can't even remember, it was something to do with betting or gambling or something. They also have Rashad Cole, their other right back, out, so they don't have a right back. Yannick Carrasco is also out with injury, so they won't be playing with their first choice left wing back either. So they've got a very injured, bare bone team. So getting into Atletico Madrid's lineup, I've gone with the 3-1-4-2. This is what they normally play, with one sort of holding midfielder, 2 more attacking midfielders, and 2 strikers up front. In goal, one of the best keepers on the planet, Jan Oblak. He's absolutely brilliant, one of the best on the planet, like I said. Chelsea were very interested in him yet again last summer, but didn't sign him. We got Edouard Mendy, who started off brilliantly. We all thought we wouldn't need Jan Oblak. We've got Edouard Mendy. We've got Edu. But Jan Oblak has stayed at Atleti and has been very key to their title charge. Their 3 centre-backs, I'm not really sure what order this will be. It'll be Hermoso, Savic, and Felipe for me. I don't know if they will go with a back 4 because they're literally their only 3 fit centre-halves. and they'd be using all three. So if they injured one, then they can't play a three back in the future. But I think it'll be those three. Hermoso is very rapid. Felipe is an experienced Brazilian centre-half, obviously played at Porto last season. They replaced him with Pepe, obviously used to be of Real Madrid. I've got to stop saying obviously. Right wing back, they don't have Rosalco or Kieran Trippier, like I said. So they're going to have to go out with Marcus Llorente. Now, some of you guys might recognise this guy. He scored, is it 2 or is it even a hat-trick against Liverpool in the Champions League this time last year. They breezed past them, knocked them out of the Champions League. It was a lovely sight. It was a very lovely sight, seeing pain in the eyes of Liverpool fans due to this guy. However, don't do it again. Just don't do it to us. Please, please, please. He does normally play in the midfield or as the holding midfielder. He did play as a off striker in that game against Liverpool, but today he will probably play as a right wing back. At left wing back, I've gone with Renan Lodi. They could go with Thomas Lemar, but Renan Lodi is more defensive. And if Callum Hudson-Odoi is going up against him, he's more of a left back, whereas Thomas Lemar is a left winger. However, Thomas Lemar has been on very good form so far this season. In that holding midfielder spot, I've gone with Jeffrey Kondogbia. Came in from Valencia, cost about 30 mil. In the two midfielder spots, two of the best Spanish midfielders there is. Koke and Saul. They've been at the club for so long. Saul came through the academy. He did look like he could potentially leave a few seasons ago. Didn't. Koke's been there for donkey's ears. And they're a very good midfield partnership together and up front. None other than Luis Suarez and João Felix. Now, João Felix is a Portuguese prodigy who cost upwards of £100 million from Benfica a few years ago. I don't know why they ended up paying that much. I know they got the money from selling Griezmann to Barca, and he's young, he's very good, but they're never gonna be able to make profit. If they do make profit on João Felix one day at Atletico Madrid, I'll eat my clothes. In the words of Mark Goldbridge, I will eat my clothes. Now, Luis Suarez is also a very experienced striker, very good. Got just released from Barcelona by Ronald Koeman. Thought he was doing the right thing. Turns out it wasn't the right thing. He has really helped Atletico Madrid mount their title charge, and hopefully for them, that he's going to keep doing that for the rest of the season to win them their first La Liga in a very long time. However, the other day when he was playing against Levante, I have no clue what just happened. Levante, and a few games before that, he didn't really look to his best form, I've heard. So hopefully he can just prolong that, getting back into form for after the Chelsea ties, and we don't need to worry about anything. So now, what you're all here for, the Chelsea lineups. I've gone with a 3-back once again, a 3-4-2-1. Yeah, I went with a 3-4-2-1. I forgot my predicted lineup for a second. In goal, it's going to be Edu Mendy. Edu! I don't think there'll be anyone. God, what am I doing? I don't think Kepa Arrizabalaga is really warranted getting into the first team. However, you never know. There's a much larger chance that he'll start Kepa than under Lampard. But I just think Thomas Tuchel, he's reiterated so many times that Edouard Mendy is his first choice goalkeeper. And I think he'll go out with him against Atletico Madrid. At the back, there's not going to be anyone else. Cesar Azpilicueta. Actually, no, I need to change it because I went with Thiago Silva, didn't I? But then he's not going to be fit. So I'm going to go with Andreas Christensen and then Antonio Rudiger. Kurt Zouma, he didn't do much wrong against Southampton. Obviously, that's concentration for the Minamino goal. But Thomas Tuchel did say that he was impressed with him. And I wasn't impressed with him. He just did a Kurt Zouma performance. Solid defensively, but maybe once or twice a few mistakes leading to goals. So yeah, Andreas Christensen and Rudiger fill up the defence for me. At right wing back, I think it will be Callum Hudson-Odoi. I think Chelsea are just going to go on the front foot like what Levante did. Just attack. Just put Atletico Madrid under pressure and hope that they just crumble. So Callum Hudson-Odoi is going to have to be running down the right hand side the whole game. And on the left hand side, I've gone with Marcos Alonso. I think, yeah, there wasn't much reasoning behind it. I was going to say something like he's Spanish and can understand what Atletico Madrid are talking about, but that's just not a good reason. I think Ben Chilwell is going to have to really try his hardest to get back into this team, because Marcos Alonso has been played almost every single game under Thomas Tuchel in this left wing back position. I believe the midfield once again will be of Kovacic and Kante. Jorginho wasn't really missed in the Southampton win. He could have maybe controlled the tempo of the game. I do love saying that. Jorginho controls the tempo of the game, but Kovacic and Kante was on fire. He was everywhere. If you've seen the heat map, you know what I'm talking about. The whole pitch is pretty much red. Mateo Kovacic has really stepped up under Thomas Tuchel as well, so I do believe he will finish the midfield in the 2-2. And then up front, Mason Mount, Timo Werner and Tammy Abraham. The attack, once again, we saw against Southampton. Tammy Abraham did come off at half-time. Tuchel said he couldn't really get his foot into the game, put his stamp on it. So he brought on Callum Hudson-Odoi, who he then brought off 33 minutes later. It's mad. It's mad. Mason Mount is going to have to be really on good form. He's been on great form before, but we need him to step up for the big occasion. Timo Werner, I think he's going to have one of his best games in his career for Chelsea. They obviously, like I said, Hermoso, he's rapid at the back. But Felipe and Savic, they have no pace whatsoever. So he can definitely take them on. And Tammy Abraham, it could be Olivier Giroud. Tuchel might go out with experience. It could be him actually, because he hasn't played much recently. But I do think Tammy Abraham will be there just for the pace, the headers, the shooting in the box, and that wraps up my lineup. So comment down below what you think. You can tweet my lineup all you want. I'm going with a 3-1 Chelsea win. We're going to have to get the away goals. Obviously, it's not really away, it's in Romania, but it's meant to be the away tie. Chelsea 3, Atletico Madrid 1. What do you think? Comment down below if you get it right. I'll shout you out in the match review. I think, yeah, I will, I promise. Comment down below, I've said that a lot. Thanks for watching. Make sure you like the video if you enjoyed it. If you disliked it, comment down below. Subscribe if you're new around here. Thanks for watching and goodbye. Adieu.